Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the newbies. Thank you for liking, subscribing, coming to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we use the cards. So the cards is about looking at your energy, all right? Do not let any of my messages force, all right? We are all energy. We all go for the same things, okay? But we all deal with things differently, all right? But we need to manage our emotions. There's such troubling times in this universe, okay? The universe does not co-create without you. It co-creates with you, but in the essence of balance, all right? Loving self, loving others, loving planet, loving God, okay? And absolutely loving animals, all right? Or did I say beings already? We're looking at the energy of groundship, all right? We're looking at a masculine. You could be thinking about a King of Pentacles, okay? We're looking at the energy of investments. We're looking at grounding. We're looking at abundance. Some of you could be holders, all right? I can see lots of mess. Some of you might be holding on to mess. Clutter that away. You know, things you haven't used in a while, get rid. Or people, things in places to keep and sustain your groundship, all right? Someone's thinking about a King of Pentacles. Maybe think about an investment. He looks a bit red-faced, okay? Hold on. Okay, so he looks a bit red-faced. But he can illuminate the mind if he declutters, okay? But he's looking at an investment. What is your intuition telling you about this masculine or masculine? What is this intuition within yourself telling you, okay? So you can co-create with the universe, all right? There seems to be a hidden feeling. He might not be saying nothing much, but he's got a very passionate voice. He's looking at a situation. He wants to be reliable. He's looking at his goals. He's working on goals. He's working on reliability. If he uses the intuition, someone wants to come in very reliable. Maybe someone wants to work with you. Maybe someone's seeing your work and your organization or your routine. But remember, if you're looking at an investment, okay, all right, for your wheel of fortune to come in, you need to have reliability. Do you know, to sustain your wheel of fortune, it needs to be in truth and love, to be practical. You have to be reliable to self, okay? So now this masculine has worked on his groundship, reliability, he's organized, understand, patient man, marriage donkey. It looks like he's putting his coin now, his intentions, his energy, and his actions into the wheel of fortune. It's like going to the gambling house. It could be a gambler. He needs to be careful, but he's going to gamble. Because you know what? King of Pentacles don't normally take risks, you know. They need tangibilities. They need logic. I don't think he's really used the intuition before. And I think he is starting to, because understand you have to wheel yourself into the wheel of fortune. So he's like he's putting his intentions in. He's working on it, on a new world. I feel like he's tying up one or two loose ends, one or two loose investments that didn't probably work out well. Maybe he's a little bit reluctant about reliability of coming into a wheel of fortune, but in a different way of manifestation. Seems like he could be a publisher. I don't know why that stood out to me. But he's going in with courage. He's transforming. He's moving that wheel, though, into a different area that he's not used to, the soul world, the soul aspect of oneself. Maybe he's mastered and he's walking in the example of being practical, to be reliable, to plant his foundation. I feel like he's planting a new foundation. He's taking this gamble into a new world. Could be a Leo person, or it could be a Virgo person that you're thinking about tying up one of loose ends, going into a different cycle. Starting again. Every ending has a new beginning. Somebody wants to come in reliable. Okay. Somebody's looking at a spiritual person. Someone's studying someone. But someone's trying to tame that beast. It's like they're taming to go into her world. But they want to. But it's like he's taming to go into her world. But he's taming that beast though. Maybe he doesn't want to come in passionately. But he understands the lion conquers his world through the heart. So that's probably what he's looking at, his heart. And he's using his heart to wheel it into the fortune because he understands the soul of the self is in the middle of the heart. The Leo person. The Leo energy. The lion conquers the jungle. The lion conquers his world through his fortune, through the heart. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. So now maybe this masculine is illuminating the mind. You see his pinnacles in front of him, but he has to tame that beast. He has to tame the beast, man, because he understands he has the inner strength within himself if he uses the masculine feminine energy within him. Oh, wicked. Because he's taming the beast. Why? Somebody was blown out some part of the art. And now this masculine needs to tame his beast. Why? Because he sees like, I've been illuminated by the thoughts. And I have been in a situation where I was scammed maybe for this King of Pentacles. For a lie, for a friend that was masquerading. But it's looked like they're running into a trap anyway. The trap has been trapped. And it looks like this King of Pentacles is watching this lie around a Leo and Aquarius person within this world of a Wheel of Fortune. Maybe this masculine King of Pentacles wants to come in reliable with the strength of a lie or illuminating a lie. Because the lie won't allow this person to make a Wheel of Fortune. The lie about Queen of Pentacles. Or a lie about a power couple. Maybe someone exaggerated their people, things, and places. And all glitter isn't gold. So now they're looking back. They're looking at the passion of the mind, the passion of the feet. And they're thinking, uh-oh, there's been obstacles and delays behind me. But I'm carrying this in my thoughts, this fight in my thoughts about a battle that someone's trying to win at any cost. Maybe he feels the thoughts have been under abuse, verbal abuse, okay? So now someone has to tame the beast within themselves because they're looking back at maybe a Queen of Pentacles, a businesswoman that's lying, stealing, cheating, acts like a friend. This is a feminine fatale, okay? So it seems to be a lie about stability. Someone's not grounded. A feminine is not grounded. So someone had to tame the beast. Maybe someone's a social climber or someone that's smothering or they marry for convenience. So there was a lie for someone to stay within a group masquerading as a friend. But the mask seems to be coming off. The mask they asked to wear is coming off. It seems like this King of Pentacles is watching the reliability of this person when it comes to a lie. Maybe around his soul and his thoughts. But around a Leo and Aquarius person when it comes to the strength and a lie. I think he wants to come and defend maybe a Leo person or a Leo person defended their groundship when it comes to abundance, wealth, stability. It's about stability and security. Do you understand? So someone's standing up for themselves because the soul of the self is saying, tame your beast around this lie. Tame it so that you can be reliable to go into your Wheel of Fortune. Stay in love and truth. So the energy bounced back to the liar that was stealing, cheating, and acts like a friend. So now we're looking at illuminating the growth within ourselves. There's as few people against this masculine when it comes to his organization or against his love choice. Or maybe an earth sign person or a Gemini person. Or maybe a Leo person. But you look at the strength of his soul when it's up against this lie. But if the soul is illuminated, that don't listen to the nay-nays and the no-nos or the please, because you're on a pentacle yourself. You're on a different direction. And they rely on this masculine too much. But the reliability is stopping him from going into his Wheel of Fortune, into a soul world. Because the inner strength is there, but is stuck in a lie. So somebody has to stand up for themselves, stand up for their fortune, stand up for their abundance. Someone's defending themselves. Or this King of Pentacles defending a Leo when it comes to the goals and plans that will be reliable when it comes to a Wheel of Fortune. But they have to tie on a few loose ends. But in the meantime, you got to tame the beast, man, because there's a lie on the other side of the world. Over here is a Wheel of Fortune. Over there, you got to tame the beast. Why? Too much lying, stealing, cheating in around this masculine King of Pentacles. Too much lying. Too much deception. It's a burden to the reliability of maybe a Sagittarius person or a fire sign person or an earth sign person. The reliability is a burden. Massive burden. It's a blowout to the soul. It's burning out the soul. So it's not going into this Wheel of Fortune. It's stuck. It's not going into the right Wheel of Fortune. So now someone's worried of the thoughts. So saying, I have been scammed by someone that I thought was my friend. Now I'm up in anxiety. Maybe a Sagittarius, Leo, or earth sign person is up in anxiety thinking about this Wheel of Fortune because they understand that they are a liability, not reliable. And it's a burden. So with this, you can't take on any more responsibilities. Don't take on no one, people, things, and places, burdens. you'll have a blowout. It's like a light bulb. I just saw a light bulb and it's smashing. That would be you. Done. Forget it. Burn out. So don't take on any more goals or plans or organizations with an earth sign person, Sagittarius person, or Leo person. You've got to step back and look at your own burdens. Okay? Because you see, you've got too much on the mind. And if the mind is at a 9 and your soul is at a 10, you're looking at mental blowout and the soul empty. Nothing in the light bulb. Just a wire. Disconnected from the light within you. So you've got to stop taking on people's burdens. It could be King of Pentacles or a Sagittarius or a Leo masculine. When it comes to goals and people's goals and reliability, I think you've got to be reliable to yourself. Someone's trying to hide their face though. Yeah. Burden. Could be a relationship, could be commitment, could be institution. Could be about wisdom. It's a burden. Taurus person. Burden when it comes to wisdom. They're not using their higher self. It's more of a burden. Trying to probably teach this person. But teaching this person is a waste of time. Why? It's about Wheel of Fortune. So now this King of Pentacles looking at reliability. Looking at the soul of the self. Maybe he's using his highest thoughts. And he's looking at his Wheel of Fortune. When it comes to the wisdom. Knowledge. Because now we're looking at the pre-emperor as well. Because the pre-emperor, he has to use his highest self. It's connected to God for his changes, for stability, for success and abundance. But every ending has a new beginning. Because someone's relying too much on a fire sign person in this institution for Wheel of Fortune. Maybe in a commitment or a contract. Or someone's doing some real bad spiritual practices. For a fortune, it's more about money. Told you, more about money. Maybe a Taurus person. It's more about charity giving, community assistance, to look wise. But it's a burden. It's not going to go into the soul world. Someone's been guided to go into the soul world, and you've been guided and helped with your burdens by your spiritual teachers. This is why you need to use your highest thoughts for your highest good. Don't take on no more burdens. Maybe at work, don't. Enough. Just don't do anything for a while. Have patience. Use your intuition. You'll get through to the Wheel of Fortune. Once you trust your spiritual guides and your highest self for your wisdom and your knowledge. All right? It seems to be a mystery. Because to go within this world, the soul world, within the thoughts, it's a burnout. It's fear. It's fear of making these loose ends or something. It's fear of this side. Because they're looking at this side. The lie, the strength of the lie. The power of a friend that acted like a friend. So can I really believe in this if I had to face this? This is why you have to use your intuition. Don't turn your back on your spiritual guides. It will help you because you're in the dark right now. In your world, it's too dark. Anxiety, stress, not sleeping, nightmares. Nah, you got to get away. Get away, get away, get away. Tame that beast. Someone trying to hold on to someone's properties. Maybe a Capricorn person or a Leo person when it comes to the thoughts as well. The thoughts of this possessiveness is too much. The Grand Reaper, it's all about no emotions, isn't it? It's about what can you do for me? And I feel like they're still in that Grand Reaper energy. And they're looking at that strength of the Grand Reaper energy. Maybe they're still that person's bed or the thoughts. The energy is still around this person in their world. It's not going to go into the soul world. They're going to give their power away to a Capricorn person or earth sign person. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, man. You've got to fight that energy. And it comes with love. You've got to tell the truth. Even if you was involved in this situation. For you to create a new world, you've got to walk in truth to crack this thing. You know, ever since, right, spirituality it's always been the first thing. I feel like ever since people start introducing like crystals and all this like dolls and all that, it's like they stopped trusting themselves and started trusting people, things and places outside themselves to manifest the Wheel of Fortune. But when your energy is lying, stealing, cheating, and you're going to partitioners and stuff, the energy is hard, man. Even a twin flame journey, a soul journey, is hard enough. So when people are lying, stealing, cheating, and going to practitioners and that, you can stay in this energy forever and never, ever, 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 ever come out. And people think you're mad, and it's not even you. It's the people mixing up their madness. Maybe a Capricorn person to hold on to people's possessions. Grand Reapers. So don't worry, collective. Just go within yourself and learn your inner strength. Yeah, learn your inner strength. I know you're going for a painful ending. I know it's been a rock bottom, probably when it comes to your finances. You got to get the finances out of your head because you can't take blood out of a stone. Remember, money is just digits. Right now, yeah, in Spain, Portugal, and where else is it again? Spain, Portugal. What else is a blackout? Can't remember. Another country is at a blackout at the moment as I speak. There's people that can't even go into their app for their money. They go into the cash point. It's a long line. We rely on too much of other people. We rely on too much people's energy. Remember, it's electric coming from mostly from Germany, Putin. Do you understand? He supplies most of Europe's electric. We rely too much on people, things, and places. So when we have this burden that's too much, remember, when we don't have communication, it breeds contention, and assumptions breeds war, innit? Because they're not communicating. It's more or less, let me hide under my burdens at work. Let me hold on to people, things, and places that are lying, still and cheating because I don't want to face it. Because it's best I stay in peace. Peace where? But you're up at night in nightmares. It's not making sense. We've got to be more self-sufficient. So someone's learning and studying about a Gemini person or an air sign person or Aquarius person. Okay, when it comes to the strength of the knowledge, the strength of the mind. Because the strength is on top of the mind, isn't it? So someone's looking at information, personal information, having blunt truth by getting your wisdom from your highest self, because you can't rely just on the naked eye. It's got too much clouds. You've got to balance it with the yin and the yang, your highest self and your naked eye to see through the dark. Do you understand? You're not going to cut through that dark, man. Voodoo people, hoodoos, whatever, they don't know what they're doing, man. What? Because they see a shiny stuff. They say, oh, like like Vibe Cartel saw a video of him going to Spice's house. It was just on TikTok. So when you go on TikTok, you've got to see something before you go into your own stuff, right? I see Vibe Cartel. It's my birthday. Look, Spice invited me to her house because it's my birthday. Spice's place is nice because it was gifted from God. Now, God don't do promiscuity, people. Stop praising God for your foolishness. She's blessed because she's got a house. The body might be free, but is the mind free? Is the soul free? Are we living in a soul world where people are intuitive and not being a narcissist, not lying, stealing, cheating, or showing our middle front? Because it's funny, masculines are told, don't show your underwear. It's nasty, it's degraded, it's ABC. What are women doing now? Showing their whole bum crack. It does not make sense. They keep masquerading as this feminism thing. It's feminine fatales. Acting like divine feminines. Especially this Taurus person looking for money from the information from the Aquarius person and the Leo person. Because the strength of the information is amazing. It can make her money. King of Pentacles, you're going into money. Walk away from a lie and you'll be fine. You'll be good, man. Just stay in your truth. Let me tell you, you're being guided away from this lie. So someone's lying about spirituality. Someone's lying about their wisdom. So the top of this institution is a massive lie. And it's going to be highlighted above this institution or above this commitment or above this spirituality or above this religious group. It's going to be highlighted. Because above this people's wisdom, above their highest thoughts, is lying, stealing, cheating, acting like a friend. So how can you will yourself into a soul world? How can you will yourself into Wheel of Fortune? You just stopped yourself right there because what the lions is fighting in your face saying, blow off. Straight talking. You're a vampire. Straight ass talking, blunt talking, bye. And now he's blowing it away. Why? Because the ancestors is guiding it, man. Blow it away. You can't rap with the lion and the lioness. Are you mad? So they're saying that a lioness is an air sign person and a spiritual teacher. But it's just lying, stealing, cheating, innit? The information, innit? They want to go around acting like a fake spiritualist. There's two spiritual people here, a fire sign and an air sign person. And people are using the information for money, stealing, cheating, going to get away with it. Now, spiritual guys, our ancestors are here, guiding us through the wheel of fortune and guiding us through this lie. But you've got to get information by using discernment. But use discernment. Your ancestors and that have prepared you. You know, with the chat, with this, is speeding up. Someone could talk very fast. It's your ancestors speeding this madness out. Seems to be too many vampires in this energy when it comes around two spiritual teachers. They're here for a purpose. The higher priestess, here for a purpose. Hidden feelings when it comes to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, when it comes to reliability, going to the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe this institution is using his light. And because they use his light, they're going in the dark. Yeah, because the information that they took, that was lying, stealing, cheating, about spirituality, about wisdom, about marriage, whatever it was, marriage is convenience, whatever it was, it's a lie. Whatever will bring you commitment, lying. Institution, breach of commitment, lying. Marriage, lying. Church, lying. Lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. So go within your dreams and pay attention and let God speak to you. All right? Let your soulmate speak to you. You can see who's for you, who's not for you, and you do your own spiritual transformation. All right? But also remember, you've got to look at signs outside yourself as well. So you're going to use this in curiosity card. That will going to keep your strength, your mind strong as well. All right? Because the inner you has the strength. It's just you're around the wrong people, things, and places. It's bringing too much confusion, delusions towards your options. Maybe someone fears commitment, but it's a burden. Confusion is burden to reliability. Because if someone's stealing, lying, cheating, being reliable to them, it's a burden. It's a burden. It's just about money. It's about money. This looks like adults' main, if you know what I mean. And that's what it is, money. Put that money in the main. And that's what they care about. Just put that money in the main. Could be a high-class prostitute. What I say, just put the money in the main and let it rain. And that's what they call love. So now there's a hidden feeling because someone's marrying for convenience, or someone's in a relationship for convenience, all right, or someone's using this institution for convenience. Lying, stealing, cheating. So it could be in many different places, okay? Take it as it resonates. So you've got to use your highest self, all right? It's nice coming to an end. Maybe a Scorpio person or Taurus person coming to an end when it comes to Wheel of Fortune, or Earth sign family. They're a burden to a fire sign family, maybe, or a Sagittarius family is a burden. All they want is money. As again, it looks like high-class prostitutes. It's a burden to these men. When it has the money, they have to learn to protect themselves. When it comes to their burden, their wisdom, the expressions, the fire signs, creations, you know. Especially when it goes move into commitment, like bride price. It don't make no damn sense. It's you're bribing a bride. It don't make, you don't listen to the words, man. It's wrong. And then when they're finessing and using lying and cheating to get into this marriage, and you say, I want to go, that's all your family's getting mad. Don't you dare leave. I will take your neck. Judgment. You know, judgment is wrong. It needs to finish. It needs to end. That tradition needs to stop. God don't appreciate that. God never, he made divine feminists, not prostitutes, not feminine fatales, not Jezebels, not Delilahs, not evil Eves, not Genevieve Nadia. We didn't create this type of karmic. It has to come to an end. The Emperor's hiding. I don't know why, but it's his business. That's his problem. Emperor's got things to do, but he's hiding. It's a burden. The foundation of his life is a burden. When it comes to an earth sign person, it's a hidden feeling. They come to being reliable on his Wheel of Fortune. It's a burden, man. They don't have to take care of themselves. So King of Pentacles feels like it's a burden, or trying to help someone with their burden when it comes to their generational wealth, wisdom. Generational wealth in life is a lot of things, but you don't just think about bloody money. Taurus person, investments when it comes to charities. Maybe this masculine wants to invest in a new hierophant, spiritual teacher, maybe an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Because he's worried about a Taurus person, investment in this institution when it comes to investments, or I have worries and anxiety when it comes into the soul world or new world. Maybe someone's thinking more about finances. The soul world don't work like that. Digits is digits. Because look, right now, right, you got a blackout, a war. Money can't save you. It's proven. Who's going to be in shops in the middle of a war? No one. Money can't save you. Your intuition can, though. Because now you're definitely going to need it in dark times now. The world is getting into dark times, worries, anxiety. Everything's going up. Wages ain't going up though. This is why people are stealing, cheating in this institution. Allow it. Don't steal from these higher priests. We come to help the people, the world. But no, greedy, glutton, Taurus, and Scorpio person have to be extra with a Sagittarius person or Aries person or a Libra person. Let's go. They must take some time for joy with them people. Worries about love and support. That's what they're worried about. Money. Using people's emotions. So this masculine looks like he wants to invest in a spiritual teacher when it comes to Wheel of Fortune. He sees a good value here. We're going through dark. The world's going to go through dark times. I'm telling you, worries. Dark times, man. So you've got to be more curious when it comes to your own inner strength to deal with these dark times that you're dealing with right now. Because someone's not sleeping properly. But you're being guided to be more curious about your own inner strength, okay? Yeah, you're sitting in regret. Don't sit in regret. God's trying to help us through these dark times. Don't worry about women and their burdens. King of Pentacles, move forward. Move forward. Just sue the people them. Defamation, lies, that's it. Leave it to God, move forward. Fertilize your coins. Because you can't plant coins into fur burgers. It's not fertilizing nothing. It's not fertilizing nothing apart from anxiety and stress over your investments. That's all it's doing. Fur burgers can't do nothing for you apart from what you call quick restauranting. What you call that thing? Takeaway. That's it. Takeaway. Just taking away people's burden and putting it on yourself. No, King of Pentacles. Let that go. So King of Pentacles letting it go. Alright. Looks like he's in regret. He's got to let go of that. Because he feels left out in the cold, man. Or maybe he feels like an air sign person with the strength was blocked. And they feel it's a regret. A massive regret. It could be two institutions or something. There's a big regret though. The world is going through dark times. If you don't learn how to use your intuition and your spirit guides, you're staying right here with the devil. With a Taurus person. Geneva. That's where you'll be staying with. Regrets with a Geneva. Okay, we've got regrets about investments. Don't focus on that regret, third party energy, because it was based on people, things, and places, other people's issues. Look at your own wisdom, your own knowledge when you're up at night and pour all that love into you. Don't give no one information to help them with their world. Tell them to jog on. Go and pay your own electricity. Everyone's got their own electricity to pay, you know. Right now, too many countries rely on one electricity board. One. Madness. And in Europe alone, England alone, we can't even sustain a whole transition to electric cars. Why? Because our electric board is not smart enough. Our grid, electric is not smart enough. It's relying on our energy system is relying too much on everybody else. Too much. You need to rely on yourself. This is new times now. Empress is talking. This is new times. Somebody was trying to study the Empress energy and had it up at night after regret. Maybe a water sign person, a Taurus person, or their family. So someone has to get rid of this earth sign family and focus on their own seed and start all over again. Because someone was looking at taking someone's wisdom and knowledge and light to like do destiny swapping for some, and they're going to take all that money to the earth sign family and leave this person 1 penny. And how are they doing that? Pill in a drink. Now this regret, worry at night about a new world, creating illusions, delusions, fears. Because why? They can't go in. Too promiscuous. Everyone don't like burgers, you know. Here, fur burgers. Not everyone likes takeaway. A lot of people like home cooked food, you know. Thank you very much. Home cooked. But as I say home cooked, I'm going to tell everyone. Anyone that sees Genevieve Nadia, you know. Genevieve Nadia in Lionheart, in Nigeria. Don't eat from her. Don't drink from her. Don't even take any kind of jewelry. Do you know them? Look. You know them little things when you do patterns? I can see, and someone's doing knots to bind them. Them knot things, you pray on it, put under the... That's what I can see. To stop someone going into their own world because they don't want to be left behind. Because they got to face their own darkness. And the more I'm out with you, like, I don't need to face my responsibility, my actions, all that. Nah, man. Someone, the corner of this, too much lying, man. Could be a Taurus or Libra person. Too much lying, stealing, cheating just to stay married to convenience. Nah. Someone's doing popping pills and praying on some form of jewelry to bind, like doing something, maybe an earring and a bracelet. Or them things they put around them belly, them bead things or something. It's not coming in this world though. I'll tell you that for nothing. I'll tell you that for nothing. And divine feminines don't even like jewelries like that. Especially tattoos. Oh, I can't stand tattoos. No disrespect to people, boy. It's down to the heart. But for me, I like elegance. I love an elegant looking woman. One tattoo for me on display. Forget it, man. Let me keep my thoughts to myself. Tacky, I don't like it. I think it makes your whole outfit look horrible. King of Pentacles, starting all over again. That's where he's stuck. He's stuck over, he was stuck over here. He wants to wheel himself in. So he's being very curious. But his mind is coming very strong with information. And see the dark? Now it's the light. Told you, he just wants to illuminate the only way he can transform voodoo, ludo, doo-doo from all this madness. Or for some of you, you're looking at a life of magic convenience. Don't take on no more burdens, babe. Just use your intuition when it comes to your trading. And no more fur burgers. We do quick meals. Allow that. Be more grounded. He's got his information. He's looking at maybe a Aquarius person and a Taurus person when it comes to institution, wisdom, and highest thoughts. Because his highest thoughts is thinking of a lie, or he is the liar. Take it as it resonates. I can't tell everyone. King of Swords. You think about it, babe. Think about it. You got to use your intuition. Because with the King of Swords now, he can get, if he is in his discernment and he has self-control, he sees information and his wisdom, he can transform anything. And he can make himself into his own abundant of a King of Pentacles. He don't need another King of Pentacles. It could be two businessmen, it could be one man in one. They don't need each other like that. This is probably why there's lying, stealing, cheating. They're not getting on like that. Maybe they're just masquerading to just keep this institution looking good. Or that's on his thoughts. Or maybe a Taurus person. Take it as it resonates. Or just an institution. Or he's married. Take it as it resonates. So now you're being guided by God. All right, to go through the lie. God is the truth. You just have to be in the truth and idolize God only. And start healing. Think of a Aquarius person. Maybe they want to kill this Aquarius person. Okay? When it comes to spiritual teacher, using the highest self. The highest self was using as the healer. And understand this institution or this man, it needs healing from this lie. Maybe from a Taurus person. Spying, stealing, cheating, doing the most. Oh, there you go, Taurus person again. Or about investments, people lying, stealing. It needs this institution or this marriage or this commitment or wherever it is with information, wisdom, it needs healing, man. The foundation of this place, it needs healing. The top of it, the structure, lying, stealing, cheating, man. Doing the most, you've got to come out of that energy. Especially if you're in a church or something, I don't believe lies should be in there. I think when you are not connected to the people and you're in a church and all that, and it's all about your big Bentleys and all that, but the people that are in front of you poor and you're begging them for 20% tithe and all that. Nah, don't disrespect God, you little bitches. You know what? Most good tarot readers, they don't even charge you. I don't even charge. Why? Because healing's supposed to be free. Writing a book is one thing, but giving out advice to heal people, that should be free, man. If you want to donate, you donate with me. But there's no pressure. No pressure, man. You either come with me because I can get you to the soul world. If not, keep moving. Find someone else. There's too many tarot readers out there. Too many. All around the four corners of the world. You can't rely on one person. I might not be the energy for you to help you bring out that energy. And it's okay to work with someone else. So we're looking at a work situation. This could be about work, about two spiritual teachers. But it seems to be a burden with a fur burger. When it comes to money, high-class prostitutes. King of Pentacles, think about unrequited love. Or he's thinking about a spiritual love. Spiritual romantic journey. Okay? He feels he wants to become reliable, maybe to a water sign person. Or he's thinking about his feelings. Because his feelings feels like he might be insecure. But it looks like he wants to relax with someone. There's two men and a woman here. So maybe it was all about Maybe it's 2 couples or 3 men and a woman. Take it as it resonates. A water sign, earth sign, fire sign maybe. If you're looking at investments, you've got to get rid of the old. I think I'm the new. But someone's not talking their truth because they're not even coming out in the card. That's all energy. They want to say bye to unrequited love. He wants to say bye. He wants to be more reliable. He wants to see growth. He wants to put his backpack on and pack up all his information and learn from it. Seems like he's combing out the nits in his head. Someone could have long hair, long straight hair, a feminine. He's got a different perspective about reliability. He's looking at being reliable by pausing, having a think. Maybe think about a water sign person or a Sagittarius person or an earth sign family or his generational wealth. He's looking at security, also stability with his ground shit when it comes to abundance. But it seems to be he is stuck in thought. I think he's more worried about people's opinion. And that's one of his burdens. Your truth is your truth, man. You're here to learn something, to teach something. For us to all learn how to wheel into the fortune. And I think to be a really good spiritual teacher, you've got to go through some hard challenges to relate back to the people. So don't hang your hat in shame. Someone's got shameful secrets. You can't. It's there for a reason. Maybe to help you teach, to relate to the people. Because there's too much egos, man. Too much ego people. False self-impressions. So God probably said, yes, all right, son. Sagittarius, Leo, piece of person. You don't want to tell the truth about your struggles and your shame. You're meant to be teaching people to relate. I will drag you in public instead. There you go. There's your pathway. You got the ability, you got the strength. Maybe someone's mastered the King of Pentacles. Now he's focusing on the spirituality. He wants to go through to the spiritual world, the soul world. But you got to tie up one of loose ends. You can't bring heaven down. Heaven ain't going to drop on the sky, you know. We got to put the work in. You've got to go to the right spiritual guides, you know. So someone's looking at a spiritual woman and wants to take a leap of faith within this world. Start all over again with no baggage, no expectations. This masculine feels like he's got ground shit. He feels like he's ready. He's got the inner strength. Okay, he had to tame that beast because maybe the spiritual teacher, an air sign person, told him he was a coward. And he's like, right, I got to tame that beast because if I go in front of her, she's going to get cussed out. I don't care how shameful I look what I did to her. I'm still upset what she said to me. So now we're both upset with each other. There you go. So someone's coming in with armor and he better. If that's what my masculine's talking about, new love. Use your intuition. New love, new babies, new everything. Tame that beast inside of you. Tame that beast. So someone's jumping their soul right back into the lion. There you go. And someone is going into the lion's den for lying, stealing, cheating. Oh, gosh. This institution, man. Let's look at their strength a little bit better. Look at the strength of maybe 3 spiritual teachers or the strength of a situation where the Leo is very strong when it comes to the wisdom, the knowledge. But unfortunately, somebody was working on a lie. Maybe a Capricorn person. Yeah, maybe a Capricorn person. But you got to work on your own inner strength. But this institute is working on a lie, man. Around a Leo person. That's meant to be a spiritual teacher. Or a marriage of convenience. It's all about money. There's all working around this masculine. Acting like, yeah, you're the emperor. Yeah. Oh, you're a spiritual teacher. No, money. Don't care about your shit, man. Give me my money. Finessing. They don't care about no 2 a cup. It's all about the money. Give me information. I need to make money. I don't care about no 2 a cup. I don't care about no higher self. I don't care about that. I just want to work around this for money. So maybe with my masculine as well, he's meant to be writing a book. Maybe he asked people for their opinion. And they just said, yeah, we'll help you into this emperor thing so you can face your twin flame. No, they're lying, bro. They're using that information for money. They're lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. And now they're in trouble with your spiritual guides. Yeah, they were spying on maybe a Leo person. Maybe on the money. On his romance. Knights of burden. Because the air sign person is watching. Higher priestess. Come for information. Private personal information was stolen and used for money. Now you look at the burden of fur burgers. And a water sign person when it comes to opinions and options. They bring illusions, delusions, a Pisces person. They look at public opinion. Someone feels like this burden of this opinion is burning out their soul. But they keep spying, prying, scrying as well. Going within people's dreams and seeing what they're doing, what resources they have. Like I had a dream, you know, before Elon Musk became president. I shouldn't get dragged. You don't understand, man. I've seen some. We got like spiritual police. We got a spiritual army. What's above is below, you know. It's just that you lot are fucking corrupted on your pathway to your success. You're not taking a piss. So whoever takes the piss is going to be left in the dark. The devil. There you go. Let me tell you. Capricorn, Taurus person. Devil, man. You're like in your devil energy. This is why certain people are going to be left in the dark. You're not coming into the soul world. You're not behaving yourself. You're going to certain practitioners, rituals, paying them, Taurus person and a Scorpio person. And maybe a Sagittarius person. Or Aries person. Or Libra person. It's too much. You're not going to stay in the darkness. And now, they're afraid to fight. They're afraid to look at their own darkness. This is why they can't be by themselves. They like to spy and do the most. Unreliable. They were relying on an air sign person. Oh, the devil, so they can pay the devil now to help them. No, man. You got to heal from that. This institution has to heal. It's either a spiritual group, religious group, or it's a marriage or something. It has to heal, man. A Taurus person, a water sign person, Sagittarius person, Libra person. Someone's worried about a Sagittarius person. About this leap of faith that's on their head. They want someone to sit in regret and entrapment. Because they want a fire sign and an air sign person to be in regret and anxiety on their pathway when their ships come in. But your soul family is giving you information. It could be an air sign person or a Taurus masculine that's passed over, or a Pisces person. They're trying to guide you away from this institution or marriage or whatever it is. Commitment. The wisdom is not it. It's toxic. It's the devil. It's the devil, man. The devil. Someone's looking at love, maybe a Gemini person. It's on the head of a King of Pentacles, an investor, or someone that's thinking of his institution that needs to change and needs to heal. That's what they're working on. Maybe this lie to heal it. Their foundation. They need to heal their foundation. Maybe it's grown to a high place. You need to redo it. It's not good. It's not good. It could be a church. Yeah, with a Cancer in it. Oops. Oh, why did it do that? Always got to be a reason. Cancer, Scorpio person. Painful ending. What they done to a Leo person. I think he's hooked to Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is looking at a battle and a fight with a Capricorn person. They may not know it now, but it's going to happen. Heartbreak. Someone's trying to release the heartbreak. What was that I saw? After indecision. Okay. About the past. Maybe soulmates or friends or something. About life. There you go. The foundation is that's why the whole life is going to come falling down. Because of this manipulation around a loving woman. It was a burden. Maybe a Aquarius person when it comes to Wheel of Fortune. Karma's a bitch, man. The foundation is a lie. You can't. It's the truth. It's a lie. Oh, gosh. They all dropped. I don't even know where I am now. They all dropped for a reason, though. All dropped for a reason. I can't remember what was there. Okay, so looking at lover. I don't remember love being there. Someone's spying on a lover, a Gemini person, or someone's thinking about a Gemini person, an Aquarius person, and a Taurus person about wisdom, higher self, work ethic, reliability, lying, stealing, cheating, wisdom. You got to use your higher self, people, man. It's the only way you can get through this darkness. It's dark times. It's dark times. And then people add them to it. I'm going for a war. It's like when I saw my masculine and he was on, I saw his karmic. They were like, she was like, oh, save Sar. But your house is messy. How can you say, well, how can you worry about a war outside yourself when you got a war inside yourself? Purposely creating one. People got to know what they're doing, man. You know what the new snitching is? People's own Instagram. People's own social media. Someone's spying on a lover, a Gemini person, a Taurus person, an institution person, a Leo person. Look at the strength of this higher priestess. Look at the strength of their wisdom when it comes to spiritual teaching. Someone's working on maybe boundaries. This place needs boundaries when it comes to maybe working with people outside of them, maybe. It's who they're introducing, maybe co-hosting with. I don't know, but you got to walk away. I think this institution just needs to I don't know, change its name, change its building, change its relationship, change its lover. I don't know. But they're looking at, it's very heavy beast, man. It's a heavy energy, you know. You see when you're in dreams and that energy comes, if you're not strong-minded enough, it can whoop your ass. You got to go into healing. Someone's got to heal. Somebody wants to work with a higher priestess. They've been watching this person, maybe King of Pentacles. Maybe he's been spying with a Leo person. Maybe they're working together with a higher priestess. Maybe it might be 3 in a group. Maybe. Together resonates. They'll be looking at this, sparkling ideas. Look at generational wealth. How do you bring in your generational wealth? Someone needs a different opinion. Or maybe looking at options when it comes to generational wealth or inheritance. We can create generational wealth, you know. Even individually, you lot just use the right. That's what I'm saying. The lion and the lioness. It's our legacy. It's our legacy from our past life. Ancestors are trying to change the whole dynamic. They're trying to take us out of the dark. But this bitch over here, Taurus person, want to put us in the dark. I can't stand Genevieve, man. You understand? I can't stand her. Can't stand her, man. I'm for the people. Change the subject. So this King of Pentacles, looking at his options. Maybe he had too much options. Maybe he feared commitment. It was a burden. But he's looking at the strength of his own inheritance, own family inheritance, maybe. And he's looking at the strength, his inner strength, and looking at maybe a Leo person around Earth family. He said that investment's too fucking toxic, man. That pathway to go through the folk. It's not going for the soul world. It needs to come to an end. It needs to end. It's an entrapment. You're not going into the soul world. It's just Queen of Pentacles. and her wealth. She doesn't care about you and your God or your lover. She doesn't care. She just wants you to balance her money out. That's what she's fearing about. Her wish fulfillment. That's her secret. Her secret is she wants you to intuition for her money. So she can go around going, look at me. Look at me and my friends. We got so much money. Come on, people, man. That's her hidden feeling. That was the high priest. That's the hidden feeling. She doesn't care about your God. She doesn't care about no twin flame. She doesn't care about no lover. She don't care. She just wants her money, you lot, man. She's fucking intoxicated. She's jealous. She's envious. It's all about money. This Taurus person or a Capricorn person or this institution or your marriage or something like one, man. Yes, sir. Or a contract someone's in. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's going to be a burden, man. It's not going to be an equal kind of thing. I told you it's a hidden feeling. What I just said about her. That's her feeling. That's her hidden feeling. A Taurus person. She pays for dark spiritual practices. She is Obia girl. That is an Obia woman on her pathway. That's why she's not coming in to the soul world. We've seen the insight of this devil. A fire sign and an air sign is the main subject to these people, these mad people. That's how important these two are. They're very, see, 3 spiritualists and 1 is the devil. And he went that pathway to the devil. 2 spiritualists like that come with real healing. It was a lie. Why? Because they went to the dark side of spirituality. It's the dark side for their options. It's the dark side. It's the dark side. They're all flipping out now. I told you, they're flipping out now. Why? Because they went into danger, man. Look, all that smoke and mirrors. Bare things are coming down. I'm telling you, because of too many people around the globe is doing dark spiritual practices, I'm telling you, you're going to see human blackouts, natural blackouts, phenomenon blackouts. You're going to see things dropping from that sky. You think, how the hell did that happen? When it comes to planes, look, I can see a whole destruction. You look, we're energy. You lot are fucking up the planet. Remember, you know, there's one planet right now that we're on that's feasible for us. Look at feasibility studies now. Feasibility is feasible for us. Do you understand? But when the world broke up, can you do without the world? No, you can't. But the world can do without you. We stepped into this world, you know. Where's your respect? No, you're not going to go through some natural hard disasters because people are trying to win at any cost. We're not looking at the bigger picture, heaven on earth. We're not looking at that. It's more, how can I fight you? How can I do verbal, physical, mental abuse? So I can fight you for your information. Masquerade as a friend because I want your work. I want your pentacles. Because why? I'm a dark demon. And that's hidden. Dark demon, man. A water sign person. And now he's looking at the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, you better be careful, bro. About your love choices. Maybe an Aries person. You better know what you're doing, bro. I think that might be your wife or something. Investments, Taurus, but that's all they want to do is fight. Fight rich men for money. That's all it is. And that emotional blackmail madness. So this King of Pentacles looking at healing. Maybe with a Sagittarius person. A love choice. Or a Gemini person. Take it as a resonate. Or a Taurus person. Or a Leo person. There's many of you. Maybe he's thinking about a Sagittarius person. He's thinking about speed change. Or he's thinking about a lover. That's just Sagittarius. Or not Sagittarius. It could be a Gemini or Aries person. Maybe he was looking at this healing. They're going from, I'm going back. He's the next one. He's the next one. It's all about money. I will fight you lot. These people, when you got the devil, the Hierophant, and the higher priestess with money underneath it, this is the dark, 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 deep, dark, 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 dark. Hey, what is that game? I remember that game. It's a dark, dark, dark. I remember that game at school, in the primary school. I think I've been doing this since primary school. This dark, dark, dark. Oh, what's that game? It sounds like that rhythm. Dark, dark. And everyone points or something. Goose. I think it's that goose game when everyone's in a circle. No, something dark, and you have to point, and it's a round circle people, and you have to point. I think they've been doing this from a child, and they've been pointing out people's destiny, and they know this institution. Because in my dream once as well, change the subject, I feel certain pastors, they go into people's oracles. It's called Akasha, or whatever it's called, their spiritual records. They use definitions like, I can ask a question. As I don't do questions, I just let spirit speak. Because I don't like sprying into other people's information. That's wrong. You're not allowed to do that. Someone comes to me and goes, oh, can you tell me if my girlfriend loves me? Or something like that. I said, I'm not allowed to do that. I can think from your energy. I can give you information from your own energy. But for you to ask me about someone else for your information, for your advantage, I'm not that Tyree though, my friend. I'm not that one. I always tell people, don't ask me nothing. Just let the energy tell you. You can't come ask me. No, I don't do that. If I give you a reading and you want to ask questions after, that's fine about the reading. So I always tell people, when you meet me, don't tell me nothing. Just let the cards speak. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. More time is so accurate. More time when I do personal readings. But this is collective reading, so I'm trying to give out loads of elements as much as possible to tell everyone. Now he can plant his foundation. He's healing his foundation. Now it's healed. I keep going over, innit? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm trying to not go over an hour. Yeah, now he's passionate going to a 2 cup. 2 cup, but he's got a battle with King Cups. When it comes to his thoughts of rejection, or a Taurus person, when it comes to the Emperor, making you feel out in the cold. And going within and creating a whole foundation to mash up just for their... Anyway, we'll come to calmer waters. Why? The angel, just follow the angel. The angel trying to take you away from all your difficulties. Just trust your inner truth. Trust your inner voice. I just saw an obstacle there. Trust your inner voice. All right? Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.